Right. Welcome to number 2 of our COVID Zoom meetings, where we have with us today Cathie from Caterforce. Cathie, we want to share a little bit about your business.
So normally we are caterers, we're function and wedding caterers, and we have been for 27 years, primarily in the Maitland and surrounding suburbs. So generally we would go to a venue or go to a house and cater for corporate people, private people, the weddings. The main focus of our business would be the private functions and the weddings, where we probably do up around the 400 functions a year, including weddings.
Okay, wow, so you're quite busy.
We were, yes.
Yes. Yeah, my apologies. A bit of a silly question. That's why. I do apologise. All right, Cathie. So can you share what was your first thoughts when you found out the lockdowns were coming back to our area, and what did that mean to you guys?
Well, we basically finished up on the 25th of June. When Sydney went down, that whole thing started with you could only have 5 people to your house. That was pretty much us done. We were at a function on the 26th, was it 26th? And everybody started leaving at 6 o'clock. And it was like, what is going on? Apparently you can only have 5 people at your house. That was us done. So and we were just like, you've got to be kidding. Not again. Like, just not again.
Yeah, it would have been a pretty stressful time for you guys. So with that in mind, so fast forward a little bit. How did you guys adapt for COVID this year?
Well, last year, it's a lot worse this year for us than it was last year. So last year it was sort of April, May, June, July. They're our quiet months. So it wasn't as dramatic. And last year we just started doing the grazing boxes for Mother's Day. But last year as well, you could have 20 people at your house. So we could still cater. So we could still go to your house, drop the food off like we normally do, the meats, the salads, finger food, whatever it was. We could still cater last year. We can't this year. 5 people. It's just not what we do, and it's just not viable for us to do it. So then we thought, rightio, how about grazing boxes? We did it last year, and it's just the community support was just phenomenal. Like, we didn't see it coming, just did not see it. And we've sold over 250. Father's Day we did 100. Before that it was 250 already in the first 3 weeks.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
So we're pretty stoked with that, but that's just social media, and the community just really got behind us. So we've been really, really happy with the positive spin we've got.
Wow, that's fantastic to hear. And that's the community spirit we see reiterated around the Maitland LGA and surrounding areas, that, you know, people want to buy local, they want to support local businesses, they do care, and they do want to help out where they can. And you know, you guys are a testament to that. Can you share with us what's your plans for when lockdown ends? You've got a few products that are happening at the moment, and you've pivoted really successfully. So you've had your Father's Day grazing boxes and a few other grazing boxes. What have you got?
So we've got the Father's Day ones we've done. We'll probably look at Halloween boxes in the future, but we do these every single day. The Zoom boxes have been so phenomenal. The businesses in Maitland especially, there was Burton Toyotas, there was River Realty, Maitland Mutual have come on board, and they're big orders. So we could go and take them to all their staff so they can do their Zoom meetings and have a little box on the side. So that's just been unbelievably positive. And then also the birthdays and celebration, everyone having those ISO style. So we take them there, and what we sell is, we keep telling people, look past the box. It's not the box we're delivering, it's the service. So we're like the community, like we're the little family link for a lot of people. So that's the service that we're selling. But we don't believe we'll be catering before January. So grazing boxes, we just have to keep it fresh. We just have to keep changing it up a little bit so that every single box is unique. So no one's getting the same old. Every box is unique, just like the people we deliver to. That's what we're going with.
That's absolutely fantastic. And here we are, someone in the industry that was ravaged by COVID, and basically the wheels were pulled off your vehicle, and here you guys are doing some amazing things, and it's amazing and exciting to hear. So what what can you share from that experience in that might be able to help other businesses, whether it's in the same industry or other industries? You know, how did you come up with the ideas? Was there a think tank, or was it a sharing of ideas, or, you know, what was some of the thinking behind it?
So basically, we just wanted to stay fresh. So we didn't want to ghost our clients. So we knew we weren't going to be working functions and catering for months, but we couldn't just sit back and do nothing. And just a newsletter every now and then wouldn't cut it, not with social media and not with the amount of competition that caterers have. So we wanted to keep fresh. By doing that, we just thought, we'll just put up posts about grazing boxes. No one will buy one. We'll just put a couple of posts up. And could not believe we had so many of the people in our contact list that put it against the community. There must be like community Facebook pages. So much work come from there. So many businesses went back to their bosses and said, hey, why don't we try a couple of Zoom boxes? And it's just been great. But it's very full on. We have to be a bit careful. Like, we did muck it up the first week. Didn't really think about where the logistics of it. Yeah, we'll take 150 orders, no problem. Then we had to do 1,000 kilometers to get those out. So we didn't really think that part of it through very much. But to anyone out there that's struggling, just try anything new. Just honestly, just give it a go. Just see how you go. It's because in business, cash flow is king. And you might be getting the benefits from the government, but it's the cash flow you need to keep things going. And look, if you fail, you fail, but at least you've had a go. And look, just everyone's out there. Just get on social media. I can't believe the way social media can help you in business.
Yeah, I love it. It's inspirational to see what you guys done, but also what you want to share with other people seeing this and spurring them on. You know, it is, you know, give it a go and then work out how the hell you're gonna do it later on. You know, I love you guys have jumped in both feet and given a red hot crack and succeeding in it. And it's also fantastic to see that, you know, other businesses within Maitland are jumping on board with the Zoom boxes. You've got, you know, people are getting grazing boxes at home. Well done. Like, you guys are doing a fantastic job and should be applauded for taking adversity and turning it on its head and moving forward. So, what, you know, we're going to, one of the other questions I really want to ask you is how can the Maitland community help you guys further, or is there something that you may be able to help the community with? What have you got?
Well, I think we've just all worked in together. So I approached Alan Steggles and they were doing fruit and veg boxes. So that was when we first started. We thought, oh, maybe we could play with that idea. But that wasn't as successful as the grazing boxes. So then we got in touch with the cook-off girls in Maitland, donated all our food to them. They give you a shout out. It's just all about networking, like Maitland Business Chamber coming on board and going, come and do a Zoom meeting. Just the little things like that, that's support. You've got no idea how much that's helping small business at the moment. Like, a lot of small businesses are sole traders. So remember, they always think they're on their own. And that's do not overthink you're on your own. People like yourselves, you've got so much networking out there. Just grab it, phone a friend, do something, but you are definitely not alone. And honestly, we are all suffering. So it's not something you did. We didn't do COVID. And I think that was the hardest thing for me to understand was I didn't stuff my business. COVID did. And that was really hard. And I think a lot of businesses find that hard. But the amount of support out there is just great. If we can continue that support all across all businesses, anyone that's suffering, if Maitland can get behind us all, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fantastic to hear, you know, and you're right. It's no fault of ours. And for those at home watching this or at work watching it, pick up the phone. You know, there's plenty of people in business that, you know, give them a call, just have a chat, share the ideas, you know, share the support. You know, if you need any further support or ideas or people just to chat to, the business chamber and business people like Cathie are there wanting to help. Get in contact with us, whether by email, socials, or you've got our number, reach out to us. And also equally those who want to get one of these Zoom boxes or a grazing box for at home or for your business, Cathie's details from Caterforce will be in links below. Equally, if you can't get them from there, here at the Maitland Business Chamber, we'd be more than happy to pass on details and connect everyone in and around supporting business. Cathie, thank you so much for joining us today. You guys are an inspiration, and I really hope that we have been able to share your story that's going to provide hope and share some ideas with other business owners who may be a little bit lost at the moment, or aren't too sure, or there's lacking a little bit of confidence. This is going to give them that confidence to jump in and give it a red hot crack. So once again, thank you very much for your time, and we'll share your details and have people come to you as soon as we can. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.